The British High Court ruled last week that the Duke of Edinburgh's will is to remain secret until 2111 to protect the dignity and standing of the Queen. Royal tradition, which dates back to 1910, states his will must remain sealed in accordance to Her Majesty's wishes. A private process will establish whether to publish the contents of the document in 90 years' time. The Duke died on April 9 this year and left behind an extraordinary legacy. The Queen has continued to carry out her royal engagements in his absence and is expected to return to Windsor Castle permanently following her summer break at Balmoral in the coming weeks. Prince Charles, too, is thought to be planning to slim down the monarchy when his mother dies. He is understood to want to place more focus on the direct line of succession, himself, Prince William and Prince George. Express.co.uk. Mr. Hodgson noted Netflix series The Crown covered quite accurately the fact that Her Majesty is prepared to listen to her advisers. He used the example of Princess Margaret, the Queen's younger sister, who was misled twice, maybe 3 times over people she wanted to marry. The monarch, in contrast, has always listened to advice and been very compliant. Mr. Hodgson said, the driving force, certainly in the family, was Prince Philip. Just as his wife is the longest-serving British monarch, Philip was the longest-serving royal consort in British history. When he married Her Majesty in November 194, he modernized the monarchy through a simple means, television. He made the groundbreaking suggestion that his wife's coronation in 1953 should be televised. Good Housekeeping reported earlier this year that the Queen Mother and British government were vehemently against the idea. The Queen liked the idea and considered it a way to break down class barriers. It paid off and more than 2 million people across the United Kingdom watched the event. The Queen's annual Christmas speech was televised for the first time in 195, and Philip was the first royal family member to be interviewed for television in 1961. Despite the strong viewership it received, it was later barred from future broadcast unless the Queen approves. The Telegraph said in its obituary for the Duke that some critics identify the documentary as the moment when the monarchy began to lose the aura of grandeur which distance conveyed. Despite this, Philip's efforts have been widely praised. Royal biographer Sally Beadle-Smith told CNN he wrote 9 books, and taught the Queen how to use a teleprompter. She added, he was the first member of the royal family to use a computer. He picked up the phone but also wrote all his own emails. He wrote his speeches. He was a man of searching intellect, great curiosity. Philip left behind a lasting legacy and brought joy to so many people, and helped so many more, as seen by the Duke of Edinburgh Award and the hundreds of other charities he was involved with.